You always hate these crash fad diets, right? Which
I
makes sense
okay.
because
Yeah.
talk about it, because it's
Yeah. Yeah.
literally, I mean, it seems like, okay, you're just, don't eat any of this and you'll lose weight.
Mhm.
Okay, so you don't eat any of that, and you lose
Mhm.
weight.
Mhm.
But the reality of someone going through the rest of their life without eating that ever again and not understanding deficit,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
they're gonna be back, right? Go ahead, speak to
Absolutely.
that. You know what I mean?
Well, the body likes where it is at certain points in your journey. So my body likes me at this particular weight, whatever it is at that point in time.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I um, drastically create this extreme deficit. You know what the body is? I want to get back to where I was. That's basically what it's looking at. And the other thing is when they're extreme, we don't just lose fat. Muscle is a more metabolically active tissue.
Right.
And I talk to people, I say muscle is like ice. That temperature gets too high, that muscle is going to melt. And from the analogy of ice. And now when we speak in terms of aggressive deficits, when a person do it in a very aggressive manner, not only do they lose fat, they also lose muscle. But they don't gain the muscle back as
Right.
fast as they gain the fat. So what happens is you have this vicious cycle. Okay, they go on the extreme diet, they lose weight. And then they go back to how they were eating and they gain weight back. But the muscle did not come back at the same rate. And then they do it again and then they do it again. So not only do they sometimes develop eating disorders, they find that it becomes harder to maintain the weight because then that lean body mass is not there anymore.
Right.
And there's some there, but it's not at the level. So when you're creating deficits, they cannot be extreme, and that's why quick fix diets don't work because of this vicious cycle. And yeah, the first thing you lose is you lose a lot of water. Remember, the muscle is somewhere 65, 70% water anyway. So you go on some of these extreme diet and the quick, oh, I lost 10 pounds. And yeah, really. So it's better to, we always say 0.5 to 1% of your weight on a, like if you were to say I'm setting a goal on a weekly basis, is going to be a little bit more manageable, and it's not a lot of weight. And so what happens is sometimes people get discouraged because their expectations are very unrealistic.